Hi, I'm Courtney, and these are my books. Hi guys, so today I want to show you everything I got in the month of December. So the first thing I got, I was actually really surprised when this popped up on Thrift Books, Beneath a Waning Moon by Grace Draven and Elizabeth Hunter. If you've watched a couple of my videos, you probably already know that I love Grace Draven. Can't help it. She's one of my favorite indie authors. So that's why a lot of the time her stuff doesn't really pop up on Thrift Books at all. It's a lot harder to find used and or cheap copies of her stuff just because she is an indie author. So most of her books just go through like Kindle and Nook and Kodobo and just e-reading most of the time. So when this popped up on Thrift Books, I was like, yeah, give me that. I haven't read it, and now I have a physical copy, so I'm super excited. It's a little rough. It's a little rough, but for like $3.99, rough is fine. Oh, and I have no idea what it's about, but who cares, because it's Grace Draven. I actually got a gift card for Thrift Books, so most of this is Thrift Books, but my mom finally got it together. Like, thank you, Mom. Thrift Books gift card. That'll do. So anyway, the next thing I picked up was Red Sister by Mark Lawrence. I really wanted to read this. It's been going around BookTube a little bit. I own so many Mark Lawrence books, and my husband loves Mark Lawrence, and I'll probably love Mark Lawrence, but I have yet to read any Mark Lawrence, so I want this to be my first Mark Lawrence. And it's really sad because in like Thrift Books fashion, you never know what you're gonna get, and they broke it. It's broken. But anyway, I liked the paperback cover. There's another cover for this book, so if I end up loving it and it's amazing, then I have an excuse to buy the cover that I really like, because this one's fucked up. And I also picked up Silverborn by Patricia Briggs. I've slowly been collecting the Mercy Thompson series so that one day I'll finally have them all and I can start them. Lauren from the novel Lush loves these books, so I know I'm gonna love them. I just have to get them all. So far, I think, now that I have this, only like 1, 2, 3, and 4 are eluding me. I think there's maybe 9. A lot. There's a lot. And 1, 2, 3, and 4 are so hard to find, it's ridiculous. But I have this one, and I'm one step closer. Then I picked up The Great American Whatever by Tim. This is by Tim. This book by Tim. I give up. Tim Federelli. Who knows? Anyway, I got his book, The Great American Whatever. This was kind of I needed to add something else to my cart on Thrift Books to get it the free shipping, because, you know, any excuse to buy another book. And I believe this one, we're gonna follow a boy who once put on a musical. Yeah, I'm not sure. It sounded good. I have no idea what it's about right now, but I think I'll like it. I like musicals. I don't know. Free shipping. And then next I've got A Plague of Giants by Kevin Herney. I pre-ordered this and it showed up and I had absolutely forgotten about it, but it has a really good map. Like, look at this map. Look at that map. That's a good map. And it's signed. So I pre-ordered this signed book and then I completely forgot about it. I was trying to figure out why I bought it, and it sounds super good. Giants invading. It sounds like an adult fantasy version of Attack on Titan. And you guys probably don't know how much I love anime, but I love Attack on Titan and adult fantasy Attack on Titan. No wonder I ordered a signed copy. One of the last things I picked up for myself was Furies of Calderon by Jim Butcher. My husband loves Jim Butcher, And I'm currently slowly making my way through the Dresden Files. I pick up one every now and again, and they're really good. So I wanted to check these out. Husband was telling me that it was actually a writing prompt, kind of as like a joke. Jim Butcher was saying you could write a book about anything. And then someone was like, well, try and write Pokemon in ancient Rome. And Jim Butcher was like, okay. And henceforth, the Codex Alera series, Pokemon in ancient Rome. So now I finally have book 1. This is another one. I've been slowly collecting these over time because I was going to start them eventually. So hopefully, now that I have book 1, I can finally start these sometime this year. And then one of the Christmas gifts I received, the only book I actually got this Christmas, that was City of Brass by S.A. Chakraborty. This is a gift from, I didn't even know this was coming. Lauren over at the Novel Lodge didn't tell me. There was no warning. It just showed up in the mail and I was like, what else did I pre-order? Like, The Plague of Giants showed up. A few days later, this one showed up. I was like, what else did I pre-order and forgot about? And it was this. And then I had no idea where it came from. But it was from Lauren over at the Novel Lodge. And she's so sweet and she's so amazing. And she loves this book so much. So I was like, you know what? I'm going to read it. And I devoured this book the same day or the day after I got it in the mail. I've already ranted about this book. I need to do a book review. Book reviews are terrifying though. I've never done a book review and I'm still new to BookTube, so I don't know how to do a book review. I mean, I get the gist of it. I can watch book reviews, but it's so pretty. Look at that, shining in the sun. In this book, we follow Navarre, who lives in Napoleon-occupied 18th century Cairo, and then she accidentally summons a djinn, who then whisks her off to the magical city of Daevabad. And I loved this book. I loved the Middle Eastern fantasy setting, which is hardly something you ever see. And I just loved everything about this book, and if you haven't read it, you should. Just go do it. Do it for me, and do it for Lauren. Oh, thank you, Lauren. I loved this book so much. And then another thing I kind of want to haul, it's not books, but it's book accessories. And Leanna over at Leanna's Library sent these to me for Christmas, and I absolutely loved them. She got me book sleeves, and I've never had a book sleeve, but I always wanted one. I could never pick because there's so many. And then she actually sent me this one because it reminded her of Red Rising, which, I mean, just don't look at my face. Look at these Red Risings. Like, yes, definitely Red Rising. And then she sent me this one because it reminded her of Name of the Wind, and yeah, definitely Name of the Wind. And she also sent me these Red Rising bookmarks, and I love them so much, and I'm never gonna actually use them for what they're for, but I'm gonna keep them forever and cherish them. So the first one says, I am the Reaper and death is my shadow. And then we have this Golden Sun one with quotes from the book and the laurel. A Morning Star one with the Reaper's scythe and all of the quotes from the book. This one with this little pack of howlers on it that says, I like to think I'm an endangered species. Of course, a Red Rising one with the wings and quotes from the book. Probably my favorite one, or at least my favorite quote, is liars make the best promises. I just love them. Thank you, Leanna. You're the best. I'll leave a link to her channel down below too. Lena at Leanna's Library. She's amazing and I love her. And then I saved the best thing for last. Thing that's probably ever happened, that's ever gonna happen, has ever happened, will ever happen. I have the Name of the Wind door knocker cover and the 10th anniversary edition. And then I still had a little bit of money left on my Thrift Books gift card that my mom gave me. So I saw that they had a used copy of the Name of the Wind. And I've been trying to get, I'll insert a picture, like Fabio, we call it the Fabio Quoth cover, just to like have and add to my collection, and maybe I'll meet Patrick Rothfuss someday and get it signed. But I don't actually own the regular American hardcover edition, the current one that they, whatever, it's gross. I mean, it's not gross, but it's not, compared to all the other covers this book has had, that one sucks. So I went ahead and I got it. I was like, okay, best case scenario, it'll be Fabio Quos or the Doorknocker cover that I already have. And then worst case, I'll finally have a hardcover of the current American edition. So I got it. What showed up in the mail was the Holy Grail of Holy Grails. This is a 2006 advanced reader's copy of The Name of the Wind. And I just can't. I can't. I almost had a heart attack when I opened this. Because at first I was mad that it was like jammed in my mailbox. And then I was like, how'd they even jam this in here? Like, everything I ordered is in hardcover because... And then I opened it. And this, the most beautiful thing I've ever seen. And I love it. It's so good. I legit cried when I opened this. Like, tears. Real tears. Alright, so that's everything I got in the month of December. What did you get? Did you have anyone in your life that actually bought you a book you didn't already own? Comment and let me know. Alright, I'll talk to you guys later. Bye.